How are we, people? Cassidy here. I wanted to make this video today because I want to ask you guys where you're going to be in 10 years time. Where will you be in 10 years time? And do you think you have a choice? Do you think you are in control of where you're going to end up in 10 years? The answer is most certainly yes. The answer is that you're going to arrive in 10 years time. The question is, where will you arrive and how will you arrive? Guys, oftentimes we're so busy making a living. We're so busy making a living that we fail to take the time to plan a life. When are you going to start planning your life? What are the plans for your life? What's your plan to get you to where you want to be in 10 years time? Guys, I'll touch on something around the law of attraction. And there's a little bit of a disconnect. There's the side of the law of attraction and the people that think that, you know, just like the movie, the secret is what you focus on, you will get. You will just magically manifest something into your life. You'll just magically think about it and it will just appear, just like that. Well, maybe it might happen. Maybe by coincidence, some things may happen, but I don't think so. I think you'd have much more chance if you actually thought about those things and then took action. Now, here's the other side of the fence. There's a lot of people out there that says, oh, the law of attraction doesn't work. You have to take massive action. You can't just focus on something, it's useless. You've just got to make a plan and take massive action. And to a degree, they're right. But I think there's a bit of a disconnect there, and I think my view of it is that the two fit together perfectly. Yes, the law of attraction's real. You need to focus on what you want, and you will attract it into your life through the actions that you take due to the focus that you apply. And now let me put that into context and explain that to you guys. If you have a focus, if you set goals, visions, and you have a mission for your life, and you know what that looks like, you have a clear vision. Simply envisioning it won't make it happen, but envisioning it will train your unconscious mind to look for circumstances and opportunities where you can take action to move you towards that vision, that mission, and that goal. Guys, it all fits together. It all fits together. It all fits together synergistically. None of it works on its own. Action will work. If you just simply take action and you don't have a vision though, well, what are you taking action towards? Are you taking the right action, or are you just taking action and you're just going to let life happen to you and you'll just end up wherever you end up? Or do you want life to happen for you, where you get to choose the actions you take to move you towards where you want to be? Guys, in 10 years, you're going to arrive anyway. In 10 years, you're going to turn up. You might as well have a say in where you arrive and how you arrive and the way you're living when you arrive there. Guys, if you want some help with setting a vision, if you want some help with your mission, with your goals, if you want some help in planning on where you might be and where you're going to be in 10 years time, on how to visualize, on how to set these goals in a way that you can actually visualize and believe in them happening, and then how to set plans so that every day, every action you take is with purpose. Every action you take, guys, must have a purpose. And that purpose is to move you closer to your goal, closer to your mission. If you've got a choice of taking two different paths, one of those paths is going to move you closer to your goal, and one of them is just going to give you some short-term feel-good emotions, feelings, some short-term just feel-good feelings, then guys, you want to take the path that's going to move you closer to your goal. It's the only path. Sure, it might be harder. Sure, it might be, you know, there might be something that a reason that if you take that path, it scares you because you've never been down there before. Whereas this path over here, you know where that goes. And you know the instant gratification and pleasure that you're going to gain from going down that path. So you're possibly going to be drawn to go down that path. But it's drawing you away from where you want to go with your end goal. So if you make that vision, if you make that purpose, if you make your goals so clear, so important to you. If you make it a passion and something that burns in here, in your heart, not in here, something that you really feel inside, in your heart, then you'll take the hard road. If that's the road you need to take to get to that passion, to that goal, to that vision, to live your purpose, then that's the road you're going to take. Because there's nothing that's going to stop you from getting to that, because you've seen it. You've seen it. You've seen what it looks like to be there, and you know to get there and to be where you want to be in 10 years' time, you're going to have to take the hard road sometimes. But I tell you what, once you take that road, every time you take that hard road, it'll get easier. Because you'll be in flow. Because your unconscious mind and your heart will know that you're on the right path, you're on the right track, and you'll be able to overcome and tackle any challenge that gets in your way on that path. Guys, I hope that made sense. I hope you got a lot out of that, and I hope you start to plan your life. I hope you start to plan the life that you want to live instead of just making a living. Instead of letting life happen to you, I hope you start to make a plan to let life happen for you and realize life is happening for you in every moment. You have a choice. Guys, get in contact with me if you want some help in making your own choices. Making your own choices to which path you want to take, to where you want to be. You want to set goals that are, people talk about SMART goals and realistic goals. Bullshit. Fuck that. Realistic and SMART goals are based on what's realistic to you right now. I guarantee you in 2 years' time, if you follow your goals, if you strive and grow to become the person that can achieve the goals that you've set, you're going to have more realistic, you're going to have higher expectations of yourself. You're going to have a deeper belief in yourself, and what's realistic now is not even going to be worthwhile then. You're going to set goals up here then, so set them now. If you want it, set it, and then grow to be the person that you need to become to achieve that goal. Guys, I can show you how. Get in contact with me. Let's work together. Let's get you to where you want to be. And not in 10 years, guys. Let's get you to where you want to be in the next 3 months, in the next year, in the next 2 years. Guys, have an amazing day. Craig Cassidy, until next time.